What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be similar to the video we did a few weeks ago where we were doing a bunch of WWE Figure fix-ups and just making a bunch of figures better in general. If you've been watching my last two videos, we picked up some Elite 71 as well as some other basics for part swaps. So we're going to be doing all that today, plus a couple other ones that I had in mind. I don't know if this is about to become like an Undisputed Fix-Ups or something like that series. I'm not trying to rip off MDT's action figure surgery or anything like that. These are going to be a lot more sporadic than that, but every now and then I will do a fix-ups video. You guys really seem to enjoy the last one, so that's why I'm making this one as opposed to just doing them off camera. And you know, maybe I'll inspire a few of you guys to do some of the same swaps that I'm going to be doing. So anyways, our first swap, if you watched my review on this figure that I posted the other day, or the unboxing, has to do with the brand new Elite 71 Adam Cole Bebe. As you guys know, I just wasn't overall a fan of that figure, and mine's got so many paint scratches on the front, it just really angered me. Plus, I'm just overall really not a fan of the head scan, man. I just don't like it that much. So we're going to be doing some part swaps with the old Adam Cole Elite, and we're going to be giving him the interchangeable arms. We're going to be giving him the boots as well, because this one does have the updated CFOS logo, so we're going to be giving him those. We're going to give him the arms just so he has the interchangeable option. We're going to leave this head skin on there because that head skin's way better. But you know, he'll have the updated interchangeable arms, and he's going to have the updated Undisputed Era armband. So this Adam Cole is going to be a bit more updated. And I think this Adam Cole is going to look perfect once we put that shirt on him that came with this one. And then we will have the ultimate Adam Cole Elite, which I'm definitely going to be using for the pick fed and all that good stuff. So that is the first swap that we're going to be doing. We'll just go ahead and throw both of these Adam Coles back here because we got a lot of guys to get through here. So our next swap is actually going to involve the remaining Adam Cole, because since I'm making the ultimate Adam Cole and this guy's got so many paint flaws on it, it's just, this guy's pretty well useless to me, honestly. So we're going to be using that remaining Adam Cole body, and we are going to be converting Drew Gulak's basic into an Elite. I did just pick this guy up the other day as well, and yeah, I hate basics and I just want to have an Elite Drew Gulak. He's the current Cruiserweight champion, so I feel like it's kind of important. I probably should have him. And yeah, I just hate basics. This thing doesn't even want to stand. So in order to do that, we're going to be swapping his head onto the newer Adam Cole. I'm probably going to paint over the logos in black, I guess, because I don't know. I don't have any decals or anything like that. I'm not about to try and hand paint because that just won't turn out well. But we're going to paint over his logos in black. We're going to take his knee pads off and his elbow pads. Of course, he's going to have different arms like Gulak, so I found these ones in my fodder box here. They're just arms that don't have any like tape on them or anything like that, so they're perfect for Gulak. And of course, I did go ahead and find him just some black lace-up boots, since he doesn't have any logos on his boots. We don't want him to have Undisputed Era logos because that'd be stupid. Drew Gulak's not in the Undisputed Era. So we're going to be making the ultimate Adam Cole as well as Drew Gulak all in one there with those three figures. And next up, we've got two more basic swaps that we're going to be doing. If you watched that unboxing the other day, I picked up two basic Jeff Hardys. We've got this one with the purple face paint, and we've got this one here with the True Effects head scan. These two head scans just look absolutely amazing. Go watch that unboxing video. I got a real good zoom in look at both of those, but we're going to be popping those both onto Elites. The True Effects Jeff Hardy head scan is going to be going on the Elite 67. I'm just not a fan of this head scan. The screaming look and the face paint just doesn't look that good, so he's now going to be my face paintless Jeff Hardy, just, you know, my regular Jeff Hardy. He's going to have the True Effects head scan. It should look really nice with that attire. I love the interchangeable hands. Should be a really fun Jeff Hardy to use. And then I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but I'm going to try putting that purple one on the Elite 67 and throwing the Entrance Greats shirt on there. I think that should look pretty interesting for a face painted Jeff Hardy, and then he'll be able to take the shirt off and have the shirtless look whenever he goes for the Swanton. Then I'll have two nice Jeff Hardy options to use for the pick fed, so we're making two Elite Jeff Hardys by swapping these two heads and these two heads, and we're going to see how both of those look. So that does it for the Charismatic Enigma. And now next up, we're going to be doing some ones with figures that I've had for a little while now. And first off, we are starting with Seth Rollins, my purple custom Elite, that ultimate fantasy attire one in the purple there. We're just going to be making that figure a whole lot better because we're going to be swapping some parts with the top talent Elite Seth Rollins. We're going to be putting this head scan and these arms onto this figure so that he's going to have the interchangeable arms and the best Seth Rollins head scan, and then this should just be like the ultimate fantasy Seth Rollins. It's going to look absolutely amazing with that. I love the attire, and now that he's going to have a better head scan and the interchangeable arms, this thing's just going to be perfect. I'm definitely going to have to use it in the pick fed. So that does it for Seth Rollins, just a simple head and arm swap with him. And the final one has to do with my boy Sammy Zayn. I absolutely love this Elite Sammy Zayn. I think it's still my favorite one to this day, and I just love it. It's the first Sammy Zayn Elite, I think, way back to like Elite 40 or 41, but I just really love how that Sammy Zayn looks. But I am also really a fan of his True Effects head scan that came on as the latest Elite with the Yep 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 shirt. So we're going to be putting this Sammy Zayn head scan onto this body, and we're going to see how that looks. And that should be like the ultimate Sammy Zayn fix-up, so I'm very excited to see how that looks. And that concludes it. So these are all the figures here that we're going to be swapping. We've got the hairdryer here, and we are ready to get going. I just completely knocked my background over. I'm so stupid. Why do I do stuff like this? Anyways, I guess I'm going to have to fix that, and we're going to get started here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be starting off with the two Adam Cole fix-ups here. Of course, swapping the boots and the arms between these two figures to make the ultimate Adam Cole figure. And I promise this time my hairdryer is on the hot setting, so this first attempt isn't going to be completely useless like last time, if you remember the last episode of this. But anyways, I digress. Let's go ahead and get the hairdryer on. Let's heat up both of these figures, and then we'll get Gulak in here and we can do some part swaps with this thing. So let's go ahead and get right into that. Turning the hairdryer on now. Alright, hopefully that's enough heat. Let's go ahead and attempt to take off the boots on the good Adam Cole body. And there goes one. And there goes the other. We're not going to bother keeping those because they're not going on to this Adam Cole. And we can go ahead and take off this Adam Cole's arms while we're at it. Does the second one want to come off? Of course, they always give me a hard time when we are on camera. And yeah, that might need a little bit more. There we go. Had to torque it the right way. There's first Adam Cole without boots and arms. Now can we swap the boots from the other one? I don't know if they need a little... Oh my god, I knocked the camera. You see, I gotta get used to doing this behind camera, but there's one boot off of Adam Cole, so we can go ahead and pop it on to the other one. And I think I need a little bit more heat here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna heat that Adam Cole up a little bit more. I didn't really give his boots quite enough. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna heat up this Adam Cole just a little bit more so we can get the parts on over to him. I didn't really get this one enough. I'm more focused on getting this guy. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. I don't feel like breaking anything. Alright, that should be enough now. I did give it quite a bit more heat. And yeah, they feel a lot softer now. So that should just, yeah, there we go. There's one arm, or one leg, one boot. What am I saying? Oh my god, I didn't even heat up the arms on this guy, so we're going to have to do that now. But there we go. Adam Cole's boots are now going to have the updated Undisputed Era logos. So there's the boots. Let's go ahead and heat up the arms again. Alright, that should be enough. I gave the head a little bit of heat, but I don't know if it's going to be enough because I figure, you know, while we're at it, we might as well get the head off and do Gulak, but we can get these arms on Adam Cole first because that's the priority, and yeah, that's going to look awesome. This Adam Cole is going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to pose him around, but there we go, and the second arm is on, so there we go. Ultimate Adam Cole is done. We'll take a closer look at everything, of course, at the end of the video. Is this head quite hot enough? I think so, yeah. It should come off nice and easy, and there we go. So Adam Cole has lost his head. We can go and take off the knee pads because Gulak doesn't wear knee pads. So we'll do that right now, and there we go. There's the base body for Drew Gulak. Of course, I will have to paint over the Adam Cole logos, but, you know, they're already scratched off anyways, so we might as well. What do you say? Alright, guys, I went ahead and got Drew Gulak, and I put the arms right there, and the boots as well. We don't need this guy to get heated up, obviously. We just need these parts to put on him. But let's not waste any time. We're going to heat up the head, and the boots, and the arms, and then we'll put Gulak together. Maybe we'll paint him in this video, maybe not. We will find out, I guess. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, that should be enough heat. Let's go ahead and try it out. We'll do Drew Gulak's right side first, and I apologize that the camera is poorly focused when I'm doing these swaps. I'm trying to capitalize it on while the plastic is still hot. So there's one boot, and can we get his arm? And yeah, this is his left side actually. I'm totally wrong about that. It was sitting on my right side on the ground, but there's one side. And can we get the other? I think we can. We will get his arm, and time for his boot. Hopefully the head got heated up enough. I think I probably spent the least amount of time on it. But there's the body done, and the head seems to be hot enough. So there's Gulak's head, and we can hopefully just get it on here in the first attempt. Crack, there we go. So Drew Gulak is complete. We just of course need to paint over the Adam Cole logos, but there is the Drew Gulak. I guess like just roughly we just need to do some paint work. And I don't know if I'll end up doing logos on there or not. Probably not, because I feel like that'll just look bad. But yeah, I just have to paint over the Adam Cole logos or acetone them. So there is Drew Gulak. Let's go ahead and get on to the next part swaps and not drop my new Elite Gulak. Alright guys, so up next we're going to do a real simple one. We're just going to do Sami Zayn, just a simple head swap. I tucked the second head in his arm there so it shouldn't blow away. Let's go ahead and heat this guy up. Alright, hopefully that is enough in order to do this swap. Let's see, yeah, I think so. Sammy's head seems pretty damn soft. There we go. And can we get this head on? Come on, it's being a real pain. I might have to do this one off camera, guys. Alright, I did Sami Zayn real quick off camera. This one just needed a little bit of extra pressure, but there is Sami Zayn. It looks pretty awesome. Alright guys, I'm very happy with that Sami Zayn and how it looks in hand. Can't wait to show you guys when we get to the end of the video, but now we're going to go ahead and do Jeff Hardy. You know, we're going to do this one, and then this one. We might as well just go and heat them all up at once. You know, we can just get this over with real quick. Alright guys, hopefully that is enough heat. I did really make sure to get the elites nice and good so that, you know, we don't have any problems here, but let's try and get the Elite 57 head off first. There we go, Elite 57 head has been removed, and now for the Elite, what, like 67? I can't even remember series anymore. There we go, that one with a nice pop. So there's the two Elite Hardy heads removed. Now, will the basic one still be hot enough? Can I do this with one hand? Probably not a good idea. Come on, Tanner. Okay, so there's the first one. Oh my god, my finger's freaking bleeding. I freaking hate doing these sometimes. Let's go ahead and put this head on, I guess. And hopefully I don't get blood on it, but... Come on, stop making that nasty noise. Just get on there. There we go. That looks amazing. Yeah, that's way better than that stupid screaming face painted head. Yeah, I love that Jeff Hardy so far. Now, will this one look just as good? Can we get it off even, first of all? Or does he need some more heat? I don't think he does. He feels pretty hot. There we go. Second Hardy head off. And can we get it on? Oh, I think this is going to look real nice with the white armbands. Oh, come on. Just get on there. I'm trying not to get blood everywhere. I need to go mend my wound. Alright, I had to go ahead and do this one off camera, but yeah, I really like how this one looks. The white on the face paint, the white with the armbands just really makes it pop. So yeah, I love both of these Hardys. We'll take a closer look at them, of course, at the end of the video, but I think they both look absolutely amazing. Let me go and try and wipe up my blood, and then we'll get on to the Seth Rollins ones and wrap this video up. Alright, I wiped up the blood, so you know, I think we're good now. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, man. This is why sometimes doing this is not fun. Especially when you're trying to do in front of a camera at the same time, just the awkward angle that I have to try and pull these figures at, you know. Sometimes it just doesn't end well, but one day hopefully I can get the hang of this and I'll figure out a better camera position. But anyways, as for now, we're gonna go ahead and do these Seth Rollins swaps, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I did give these guys a lot of heat. Hopefully this is enough because I really don't want to ruin that Seth Rollins. I don't think the torso's been cracked before, so I'm not terribly worried, but we might as well get on it while it's still really hot. And yeah, it's pretty damn... Oh my god, I almost knocked the whole camera. Alright, you guys are good, but we did get the head off there. And you see what I mean, how it's hard to get a proper setup. But there goes the arms. So that Seth Rollins body is headless and armless. We can get those out of the way over there. And is this guy hot enough? He is. Arm. Damn, why couldn't all of them have been this easy? I probably should have heated the other ones up a bit more. But there we go. Seth Rollins' parts have been removed. And we're putting it onto the fantasy attire. And oh my god, this is going to look so good. I'm excited as hell to see this alongside the other ones. There we go. And the top talent's head, of course, the best Seth Rollins head scan we have had to date. And of course the head is going to give me shit now. There we go. He is done, and this thing looks absolutely amazing. I just love that. Holy crap, guys. Look at this Seth Rollins. But you know what? We'll take a look at him, so you know I won't show you to him for too long. We're going to go ahead and get all the figures together now and take a look at them side by side, all finished up, and then we will wrap things up. So I lied. I'm going to give you all a special little extra treat. And you are going to get to see me make this Drew Gulak custom. Now, I am nowhere near a pro at painting, and I don't even consider myself a semi-decent painter. Hopefully this doesn't look awful and I get the coat nice and thin, but otherwise I'm going to seal it, which should fix it up nicely. And if this does just end up going bad, I'll probably just cut this part out of the video and do it on my own time and post it on Instagram. But if you're an absolute noob at painting like me, a few things that'll really help you out. Number one, painter's tape. You can see I've taped up his leg and his torso right here, just at the edge of the trunks in case I end up going over a little bit. That might happen. It's just a precaution, so I don't have to worry about acetoning off the figure later. You know, I don't have the steadiest hand. I'm not a pro painter out here, so I think it's just a good idea to go ahead and do this. Even if you're a pro, you know, why not? It takes a whole extra 3 seconds and it just saves yourself even more. I could have just taken these legs off and popped them on later, but you know what? We're just gonna do this, the painter's tape. I've done this method many times before and it always seems to work for me. On the back, I'm not too worried because the logo's like really close to the middle of the trunk, so I should be able to just stay down here. But that is one thing. Another thing is to have a good brush. You can see I'm using one with a very small tip, and it also has these grips right here, which will make it really easy to grip the paintbrush and get it at a good angle, so that's something that's also important. And of course, using the right paint. You want to have an acrylic paint that will stick to plastic, and I go with the Americana brand. I know it's not terribly popular. It's a lot more widely available than Citadel, maybe not as good quality, but it does the job for me. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it on the nice floor in here, but we're gonna go ahead and do it anyways. I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure some black paint on the ground isn't gonna make an alleyway setup look that bad, but I've got the paint pretty well ready. I'm just gonna take the cap off right now. The color is Black Tie by Americana. It's multi-surface satin acrylic paint. That is what I've always used, and I'm just literally going to paint out of the cap here, you know, just take a little bit out of there. Might not be a bad idea to thin out your paints. I've never tried doing that before, and I don't really want to mess it up, so I'm just going to go ahead and straight paint it. But we will start off with the front logo here. This is going to be in a time-lapse format, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so there you can see I did finish painting up the logos over there on Drew Gulak, and I think they look pretty... Oh, and I did get a little bit of paint there. I'll try and scratch that off, or I used a little bit of acetone, but I did get all the logos off there. So now he's just going to have to dry, and then we'll finish the video up. I won't bother sealing him on this video, just do that on my own time, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks so far, aside from that just like tiny little mark, but that should only take a couple of seconds to take off. So there is Drew Gulak. I'm going to let him dry for a few minutes, and then we will wrap this video up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are all done our customizing slash fix-up today, whatever you want to call it, you know. I'd say Drew Gulak would be considered a custom since we use paint on it, whereas the other ones would probably be fix-up. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at each figure up close, starting with the one that we did just paint, and here is Drew Gulak. And I went ahead and scratched that mark off on his back. I literally just took my fingernail to it, and it came off relatively easy because the paint was still kind of wet. But yeah, the paint's dried. I do need to do a little bit of sealing with it, which I recommend just using Mod Podge for that. The Mod Podge matte sealer, it'll do a nice little job. Just do a light coat of that, and it should protect the figure from chipping and all that stuff. But that literally took me like maybe 5 minutes to paint, and you know, I think it looks pretty good. It, you know, looks pretty clean there. There's a little bit of white poking through. Maybe I'll do a second coat, but I'm happy with it. I doubt I'm going to use Drew Gulak every single day, so yeah, I'm happy with it. It was just a simple fix-up, an Adam Cole body. We took the knee pads off, the arms off, and then swapped on some different boots and the Drew Gulak head, and of course the blank arms. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Not really an exciting attire. Maybe I'll get some decals down the line, but it certainly works for me for Drew Gulak. And up next, we will take a look at Seth Rollins, and oh my god, does this thing ever look fire. Wow, I just love how this looks, this purple attire, now with the Top Talents head scan, the best Seth Rollins head scan we've had to date. Plus it's going to have the interchangeable arms, and we've got the added detail with the SR logo right there. Wow, I would not be surprised if this is his next pay-per-view attire for UWF, but I just love how this thing looks. So there is Seth freaking Rollins. So happy with that one. And up next, we have got Sammy Zayn with the True Effects head scan from what, Elite 64, 65, somewhere 63. I can't exactly remember what series that figure came in, but I'm pretty sure the body was Elite 40. My favorite Sammy Zayn figure now in my collection, without a doubt. I just loved this body before, and I love the head on the other one, so why not just put the two together? We get this ultimate Sammy Zayn, and I'll definitely be using this in the 6-pack challenge at New Dawn. So that guy looks absolutely amazing, which I'm almost at that match now. I'm almost on the cruiserweights, and then we're on to that one. And up next, we have got Adam Cole, baby. Of course, now he does have the CFO updated logo with the S added for Roderick Strong, and he's got the interchangeable hands and the CFOS logo on the armband instead of the old one. I threw the old one on my Roderick Strong custom, so this looks awesome. I'm glad to have this ultimate Adam Cole in my collection. That's just perfect. So much better than the old Adam Cole. I don't even feel upset painting that guy up and turning him into Drew Gulak. I just wasn't a fan of that figure, especially since mine had so many paint flaws with it. And finally, we have got the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy, 2 customs of him. First of all, we've got this fix up here with the True Effects head on the Elite 67, and yeah guys, this just looks so much better. I was not a fan of this face paint screaming head at all, and I just love how the True Effects looks. And I love how like the little details in his beards and his eyes just look so good with the sleeve color, in my opinion. And I think, yeah, this just looks perfect. I wish Mattel would have given us this instead, because yeah, this just looks absolutely awesome. I love this True Effects head on this body. But of course, we do have the other Hardy to get to, which I'm not even sure which one I prefer. You guys can let me know down in the comment section below. But here we do have the purple Jeff Hardy on the Elite 67 body. And like I said, I just love how the white and black on the face paint matches with the white and black on the armbands. It just really makes it pop, in my opinion. And the purple just gives it that extra little bit of flair with the tattoos on there. There's just so many bright colors popping out on this figure, and I really love how it looks. This Jeff Hardy was always my favorite, and I think this head scan makes it better in my opinion. I know some people are probably not going to like it because they like how it looks with just the head before, if I put the True Effects head on it, but I really do like how this looks, and that's what matters because it's in my collection. And I'm definitely going to be using this. This will be his face paint look, and then his non-face paint look for the pick fed. So those are all the fix-ups we did make. Let's go ahead and line them up nicer, you know, for the thumbnail pick and all that. And there we have all of the fix-ups lined up together. Drew Gulak, Adam Cole, both Jeff Hardy, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn. I love how they all look. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like the video if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel for more, and until next time, I will see you all very soon.